Peace and light. Welcome to Bill. I'm about to say it again. Welcome to the Mind Body Nexus. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was a time when was there was a time when I didn't, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger. I'm still young, a young guy, but I'm talking about like younger than what I am today. And I never thought that when I get older that there will be other older people that's more older than me, that's probably like my mom's age or father's age, or even probably surpass them. That most of the time when I come around certain individuals and people, I can sense energy very well. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I can sense energy very well. So when people come around me, and they might say, it might be two people right there when you walk in the room, right? And they might be talking. Then when you show up, they kind of silence down a little bit. Then they kind of acknowledge you, and they kind of say, hey. And then the other one look at you, hey, hey, hey. Then they'll stay silent a little bit until you walk out the door, until you're gone, and you see them talking again. Those are people energies I can pick up on very well. Those are people that's talking. What they talking about, I don't know. But I have the energy to read. When I go around people, I can tell. I can shift the energy of a room when I walk into a room. I can go into a room, people can be all gathered up talking, everybody's energetic. Then when I go into the room, it's just a complete stillness falls over the room. Like Jesus is to walk in or something. You know what I'm saying? Not to toot my own horn. That's the energy we get. That's called Christ conscious energy. Whenever you vibrating high, you know what I'm saying, you're glowing, your skin's glowing, you're looking good, you're feeling good about yourself, you're doing the right things, people gonna stare you down like you're doing something wrong, really, because they want to lower your vibration. You walk into a room, you walk in there with good intentions, good vibrations, you're thinking good, thinking positive. You're like, hey, how everybody doing? There's gonna be one person that's gonna look at you that's gonna cause an issue. Why? Because you're in a good mood. And you'll think, why am I being attacked for being in a great mood? Why is that? Everybody else seems like they're in a great mood. Why can't I be in a great mood? Because you look different, you're unique, and you're special. You can't have all that together. You can't be in a good mood. You can't be in here. You can't look better than all of us. You can't speak and more intelligent than all of us. You can't be able to read better than us. You can't be more creative than us. You can't be more talented than us. Because if you are, we're just going to make everything hard for you. That's why I got it hard. And y'all gonna see what I'm talking about in about a couple of months when I release it. I don't tell everybody what I'm doing anymore. I don't tell people what I do behind the scenes anymore because I don't want demonic energies and haters and things trying to tear down what I'm building up right now. But in a few months, you will see why people treat me the way they treat me. Even though I got a good spirit, you'll see why they treat me the way they treat me. You're gonna be like, that young man right there is intelligent. I know I'm intelligent. Because I go into a job, fill out an application, I look at everybody else. Like I said, I don't think I'm better than nobody, but I'm a person that observes everything. So I observe every single thing. Some people, I sense that comes in there. I remember it was a time when I went to an interview. Now check this out. I went to an interview. Hispanic lady interviews. It was me. It was for a security job. It was another Nubian brother such as myself, so-called black brother such as myself. I like to say so-called because I don't like calling myself black because I'm not black. That's the title that the Europeans gave us, and I don't like using titles they gave us because then when we do that, we telling them that we're y'all property and we ain't nobody's property. So we're going by titles that I think I call myself. I'm a Nubian. But it was another Nubian brother in there, and this brother, when he got in there, he was kind of shy-spoken, kind of head down, kind of slow-spoken. You know, like a person that's kind of like they seem shy. They talk, but they kind of seem like they shy when they speak. They kind of talking with their head down. They're kind of looking at something else. They can't really make eye contact. They kind of give off a shy presence or like that. But when I was talking, I'm looking at the lady directly in the eye. I'm talking up. My words are at a nice volume. I'm talking up and direct like I'm talking to the camera now. I'm talking up and direct. I'm talking straight and direct. I'm making eye contact. I'm speaking straight and direct. I'm getting down to the point. I'm answering every question. I'm answering these questions 777 when I say this. Or at least I thought that was. But hey, y'all gotta forgive me, man. I love the numbers. I love numerology. But when I realized that I was the one, speaking direct, you know what I'm saying, making bold contact, speaking directly to the lady. You know me, I'm a reader, so sometimes when I speak certain vocabulary words that I read, it might come out. I don't know your vocabulary level. I don't know what level you on in vocabulary. So I'm just speaking for my vocabulary level, and I have to realize and understand before I start speaking to people. I have to understand what vocabulary they on before I start using certain vocabulary, because I might be more advanced in vocabulary than they are. So when I'm talking to the lady, she's kind of looking at me like, what did he just say? She seemed confused, and I'm thinking to myself, what are you confused about? And I realized, she don't know vocabulary. She don't have a vocabulary. But the other guy, he was speaking, he seemed timid, shy, just like that. But I realized after the interview, she said, well, I'll give y'all a call in a few days to let you know. I waited on the call, never got the call. And I know she had to hire one of us, so I said, okay. She hired the guy that she felt that was, she hired the guy that she felt that was on a lower vibration, because that made her feel confidence. So whenever you got a person around that feels confident, and there's a person that's inconfident, they're going to make the person that's confident, they're going to make them out of trouble, because it shines the light on their inconfidence. So the lady probably felt like, no, he seems too intelligent for me. The nigga speaking the vocabulary words I don't understand. He's making direct eye contact, and that's intimidating me. I can't have him work here. Hell, he might take my position. I'm the boss. This nigga coming at me like he's the boss. That's the energy I give out. So a lot of people do away with me for that threatening reason, because they feel like I outdo them in a vibrational energy set. My vibration level is higher than theirs, which means they think she's intelligent because she's the supervisor or boss. But when I get there and show the light on them, when we get to speaking and talking, they're going to realize she ain't got a vocabulary, but he does. How the hell is she the boss? They don't want you to share the light on that type of shit. Once you share the light on that, you can't come here. You want to hire that nigga right there that look like he's shy and look like he not. Yeah, hire him. You look like you a speak. They looking at me like you're very outspoken. It look like you a speak about every goddamn thing. It look like we don't need you speaking on everything around here. When you see something wrong, you're gonna call it out. We don't need that. But see, me being the person to call something out when I see something wrong, that's the right thing to do, right? Because when you call out a flaw on something, you can get a person the chance to correct the flaw. But when you don't call out the flaw on something, the person will never correct it if they don't never see it, if you don't call it out. So people think that it's wrong nowadays to call out flaws. So I get penalized for that. You know what I'm saying? I get penalized for a lot of stuff. It's because I'm intelligent. And for y'all that's watching this, that go through the same thing, you go through, you know what I'm saying, you're trying your hardest in life, you're doing everything that you're supposed to do as a person. You're doing everything. But you wonder why things are not falling in place for you? I'm not a religious person, but I love literature. You know what I'm saying? And I know the Bible consists of literature. So I lean to the Bible in the literature stance to understand it in the metaphysical and in the esoteric understanding. When the messenger, and that's what he is, the messenger, Jesus, so-called Jesus, when he said, many will hate you because of my name. Well, Jesus symbolizes the sun. And we're not talking about the S-O-N sun, the S-U-N sun, the life giver, the light. Knowledge and wisdom is life-giving energy. It brings life and light into your life when you have knowledge and wisdom and you apply it properly. Us individuals that have this unique light about us, the world wants to snuff it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to do a lot of things. The world's going to do a lot of things to make you feel insecure, feel down about yourself, things like that, because the world is so, especially us individuals that spend a lot of our times working on ourselves, perfecting ourselves, getting rid of flaws, doing things that other people don't have the ability or the discipline to do, we're going to get attacked the most. You know why? Because we're rising in the spirit. We're rising. They don't want you to rise to your highest potential. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I like coming out here walking. But it just, that's just the thing. I know people might say I'm a hard case, or something, this man right here a hard case. It's not that. I can read energy. I got psychic abilities. All of us got psychic abilities. You gotta waken them up. You know what I'm saying? But in a few months, you're gonna see the fruits of my isolation and my fruitation. You're gonna see the manifestation. See, a lot of people, they want to discredit me for what I can do, my abilities to do things. Just being able to spend time to myself these last few years, man, you don't understand the uniqueness of our discovery of who I am. I discovered a lot about who I am, and I'm happy with it. I discovered a lot about who I am. Very proud, you know what I'm saying? Very proud. Answer the call, know my calling, I know what I'm good at. I didn't know this at first. I said, you gotta spend time. The universe speaks to us through all types of mediums. People, television, books, symbolisms, animals. And man, when I'm telling you, I heard it. I just kept hearing it over and 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 over. I said, hold on, something ain't right there. Why I keep hearing this everywhere I go? I keep hearing this particular thing. The divine spirit said that's what you need to be doing. And when I start doing it, I start seeing some shit. And y'all gonna see in a few months what I'm talking about. Bang. Welcome to Divine Code. Part stuff, y'all. See, I'm off. Welcome to the Mind Body Nexus. It's your host, Knowledge the Mind, aka Now Royalty, the Mad Nubian. And I am out. Peace.